could see the magnitude of our commitment to this mission. Now, I know that you're here to learn about Beachbody and see how being a coach could enhance your life. So to kick things off, let me tell you about our approach to getting incredible, healthy weight loss and fitness results like this, and this, and this. An approach which has created so many success stories, it's not only become the in-home health and fitness phenomenon, it's turned into a fun and pretty compelling income opportunity too. Well, that's because there's so much demand. People want to feel better. They want to lose the weight. They want a convenient and fun way to work out, which they'll actually follow through on. And they want the peace of mind knowing they're getting the nutrition they need without having to cut entire food groups or starve themselves. Let me ask you a question. Why are you considering becoming a Team Beachbody Coach? Do you want to be a part of something that'll help you stay consistent and committed to a healthier lifestyle for you and your family? Does it sound interesting to earn income by helping other people get healthy without the pressure of becoming a health and fitness expert? Or maybe it's to save money on our products by being a coach and maybe earning an extra income just for putting a group of people together who follow one of our programs. So you help more and more people get healthy, lose weight, get strong and fit, and start feeding their body in a way that truly helps them feel great. Well, whatever your motivation, I want you to know I appreciate the chance to explore this with you because it's my mission, literally. The whole reason I'm on this stage is to help our coaches and you achieve your potential. You might have heard of some of our in-home fitness programs like P90X, 21-Day Fix, Insanity, and you might have heard that we launch some of the most exciting new programs every single year. Maybe you've heard about Shakeology, our incredible superfood nutrition shake, and how good it makes people feel. Or about some of our other amazing nutritional supplements, all of which are made of the highest quality ingredients and have been rigorously tested and proven to help people reach their health and fitness goals. But what you might not know is that since 2007, there have been thousands of coaches behind these programs and products, people just like you, achieving their own goals while helping others get results. And while not all these coaches pursued ambitious income goals, others really took to the idea. They took the leap. They worked incredibly hard and have now created six-figure incomes. And there's no reason you can't be the next. But what we found was that people who followed our simple and proven solution of combining sensible nutrition plus in-home fitness plus the support of a coach, and by support I just mean accountability, to keep their group together and on track, well, those people are the ones who consistently got the best results. Then what happened is those results attracted other people. And it became clear that this relationship between getting results and turning that into an income opportunity is powerful because literally anybody can do it. And that's the essence of becoming a coach. The more people you help succeed, the more others want to be a part of what you're doing. And the bigger the opportunity is to earn commissions and bonuses. Now, we've been at this for over 10 years now. And the good news is we've paid really close attention to what works and to what doesn't. And we've broken it all down into a simple system with easy tools to help new coaches get started. We call it the Success Club system, with a list of daily activities where we not only show you how to get your own healthy transformation results, but we also show you how to set up and invite people to virtual health and fitness groups. We show you how to use social media to get the word out, how to connect with more and more prospects every day, how to get to what their goals are so you can recommend the right programs and products, and how to get the most out of their program so you start to build a reputation as a person who really helps people get results. But here's where the business starts to get really interesting. Each month, as you help more people, the group will become a bit of a community that creates this life of its own as they continue on, which can help create consistent monthly income for you. And you may even inspire some of them to become new coaches on your team, duplicating with the exact same Success Club system that you used, creating this ripple effect of positive, healthy results, and even greater income and rewards for you. It's outrageous how fulfilling this business can be. There's another component which I think makes this a really fun opportunity. the community that gets created, and my opportunity to do more than reward you with commissions and bonus opportunities, but also to recognize and celebrate your achievements at events like this one, and some incredible trips to some of the best places in the world. We literally get on this stage every year and celebrate the people who, at one point, were thinking about this like you are right now, and who have now gone on to truly make a difference in so many people's lives. The rest of this Succeed Together open house will go deeper into how all of this works so you can make a good decision for yourself. But I want you to know it's important to me that you make a good decision. I don't want this to be some leap of faith where you have to cross your fingers and hope that it works. I want you to feel excited and confident about what you're getting into. Excited about helping people with these simple tools that we develop. And a good understanding of what the process looks like so you understand that physical transformation takes time and consistency, and so does financial success. But if you're willing to give it the time and energy, the potential for financial freedom, like real financial freedom to work from home, to pay off debt, or just have the spending money that will give you the opportunity to do the things that you want to do, plus the body and self-esteem to feel great while you do it, well, that's all right on the other side of this decision. And we would love to have you be a part of this special thing that we call Team Beachbody. So now, don't just imagine it. Don't just think about it. You've got to lean into it and start. I know you have more potential than you even know. I know it. So I want you to prove to yourself that you believe it as much as I do, and prove to yourself that you're willing to do what it takes finally to achieve your goals and seize this opportunity. Well, I'm excited to get you started, and I can't wait to celebrate your success. This isn't my stage. This is ours. And now it's your turn to join me right here, center stage. Welcome to Team Beachbody.
Before I started my fitness journey, I weighed 237 pounds. For 8 years, I suffered with health issues, which caused me to gain 115 pounds. I was addicted to fast food, and sweets became my comfort. I was so depressed at the weight and how unhealthy I had become. There were so many times I'd have to sit and watch my kids as they would play at the playground or on amusement park rides. I wasn't able to fit in the rides. I felt like a terrible mother and wife. I really stopped living. That's when my friend told me about Beachbody and the success she had been having. I was inspired to lose weight to be present with my family. I started out with the 21-day fix workout. Autumn is my favorite trainer.
Don't cheat. The only person you're cheating is yourself. Make the most of this 30 minutes right here.
Being 237 pounds, I was mortified to have to go to the gym. I love being able to do my workouts in the privacy of my home. With Beachbody On Demand, I can pick any Beachbody workout program, and it's all in one spot. The Portion Fix nutrition plan was key for me. It taught me what kind of foods I should be eating and at what portions. Shakeology played a huge role in my transformation. It curbed my cravings and provided me energy throughout the day. My coach Taylor and I have been friends for years. She cheered me all along my journey. Week by week, I started seeing results, and I kept going. In less than a year with Beachbody programs, I lost 117 pounds, and I've kept it off. I have gone from a size 22 to a size 2. I finally have a flat tummy. I'm confident, I feel good, and I'm strong. I am now able to do things with my kids, like go to the park or go sledding with them. Beachbody programs changed my life. My kids had the mother they deserve. I am so incredibly grateful.
Before I started my fitness journey, I weighed 378 pounds. This is the physique, this is the capital D silhouette, and this is the saggy man boobs and all that, the loose fat. I was fat, I was sick, I was depressed, and I was just waiting to die. And my mother passed away when she was 33, and I realised I looked as sick as she looked. And I remember what it was like growing up without her. I had to look at food and decide whether I loved that pizza and that cake more than my wife and daughters. I had to choose to love them better. I found out about Beachbody and the Beachbody programs through all sorts of different coaches posting on Facebook and Instagram. I got started by using Core de Force.
Use your core, because that's what fighters do.
It seemed really appropriate because I decided to fight for my life. My coach is Scotty Hobbs. He just wouldn't let me fail. The challenge groups were the absolute difference for me. It was like a family. They are what separated Beachbody from every other thing that I tried. What I love about Beachbody On Demand is that I can really just take it anywhere, whether I'm at work, whether I'm in the house. There's really no excuse. Shakeology is absolutely vital to my transformation and my ongoing journey in health and wellness. I drink it every day. Thanks to Beachbody, my quality of life has changed immeasurably. In a year and a half, I have lost 168 pounds and I've kept it off. Woohoo! The difference between how I felt then and how I feel now is that I have a life. Yeah! If I didn't have those beautiful little girls and my wonderful wife as motivation, then I doubt I would be alive today. They mean everything. I can now look forward to a long and healthy life with my loved ones.
So, how does this coaching thing work?
It's pretty simple.
It comes down to 4 things.
First, you have to be the proof that our products really work.
And you start by making better food choices.
We have all the programs, tips, and tricks to make it easy. But don't worry, we're not saying to eat less so much as to eat smart.
It's the key to achieving results and keeping them.
And so is getting a daily dose of superfood nutrition. That's Shakeology.
You also put fitness in the mix. This means working out with the Beachbody fitness program every day.
Every day? Well, not every day. Some programs are just 4 days a week.
The important thing is that you're following a program. Consistency is how you get results.
For me, I start my morning with Beachbody Performance energized, then my workout, then my Shakeology.
I actually like to start with Shakeology and a Power Green Boost.
Every coach finds a program and supplement routine that works for them.
That's how you become living proof that the products work, and people will notice, and they'll ask you, "Hey, you look good. What are you doing?" Beachbody.
What's that shake you're drinking?
Shakeology. You'll get results, and those results will inspire others to join you.
The second thing you do as a Team Beachbody coach is connect to people, invite them to your challenge group, and follow up with them.
We should probably describe what a challenge group is. A challenge group is our name for an accountability group. We found that people stay on track with their fitness and nutrition when they're part of a group of people doing the same thing.
Not peer pressure, more like peer support. Like, hey, did you do your workout today?
Anyone else tried the new fix-it recipes on Beachbody On Demand?
Or, hey, who else is psyched for leg day?
It all happens online. No judging, just positive reinforcement to stay on track.
As a coach, you set up your group, invite people to join, and then keep them motivated to achieve their goals.
And with all the tools we have to help you, it's a snap.
When someone joins your group, they usually buy what we call a challenge pack, which includes a year subscription to Beachbody On Demand with over 1,000 programs and workouts, plus their first monthly shipment of Shakeology.
This is great for a bunch of reasons. First, it gives your customers everything they need to get their results.
Second, you get commissions on every product you sell.
This, when your customers get results from being in your challenge group, there's a good chance they'll be excited about becoming a coach too.
That is one of the ways your business grows, by building a team of coaches, building their own businesses.
And running a challenge group is the best way to get it rolling.
You'll spend part of each day posting to your group, encouraging them, holding them accountable, and recognizing their achievements.
Running a challenge group is the most rewarding part about being a coach.
You make new friends.
You find a great community.
And you fall in love with your own health and fitness.
You help other people get results.
And you get paid.
We forgot one thing.
Wait. I know what it is.
Personal development.
Right. We want you to be the best version of you.
You never want to stop improving.
And learning new things.
And getting more out of life. It's really the whole point.
Okay, so those are the 4 main things you do as a Beachbody coach. So let's go through them one more time. Thomas?
You eat right, work out with our programs, and drink Shakeology.
You connect to people so you can invite them to your challenge groups.
Then you lead those challenge groups so people get great results.
And you never stop working to improve your situation emotionally, physically, and financially.
And when all that happens consistently, we've seen many coaches build strong and fulfilling Beachbody businesses.
Some with very lucrative businesses.
So, speaking of income, we should probably tell you how you can make money as a coach.
Well, you earn a commission every time someone purchases a challenge bag or another item from you.
We handle all the logistics, warehousing, fulfillment, and customer service. You get people started and help them succeed.
And we help you with the rest.
And when your customers decide to become coaches themselves, that creates another business opportunity for you.
Because the more successful your team becomes, the more bonuses you can earn.
Some people make a little money each week and some make more.
And you get the whole package, a body transformation, a financial opportunity, and new friends.
And that's pretty much how it works.
And if you decide it's not for you, you can always get your money back with our 30-day money-back guarantee.
But you have to get started if you want to know for sure.
Once you see what you can achieve, that's when dreams start to happen.
It's just that simple.
And that's how we succeed, together.
What I love about Beachbody is that we come in all shapes and sizes and ages and backgrounds, and I honest to goodness feel this is a place for everyone, and I feel like we're a big happy family. My name is Christy Carroll. I am from Frisco, Texas, and I am a Team Beachbody coach. All of my adult life I have suffered from severe anxiety and depression. I would literally scream in the mirror, like, I hate you. I was horrible. About 7 or 8 years ago, I was probably at my lowest of lows. I wasn't there for my husband. I wasn't there for my son. I woke up one morning. I remember walking out of my bedroom. My husband, Lincoln, had already gone to work, and the note was in between like the living room kitchen. It basically said, get out, get help. He was just fed up. I found a place where I did 5 weeks of outpatient treatment, and the minute I walked in the door, teams of therapists and doctors and nurses diagnosed me bipolar. Probably 2 weeks before, as I was scrolling Facebook, I saw a post of a challenge group, and I was like, I've heard of this. So I called my coach. I'm like, I want to do a challenge group, and every morning, for whatever reason, I set my alarm for 5 o'clock, and I would do my workout, and I would drink my shake, and I would go to treatment all day. And I did that every single day. When I left treatment, I finally felt like I had this confidence and I had a passion. I fell in love with Beachbody. And then I went to my first super weekend and I watched my first corporate video and I was like, whoa, we get to help people and we help ourselves. I got a lot of work to do, but this worked. So I signed up August 3rd, 2012. I never had any goals or aspirations or things that I thought I could do, and Beachbody taught me I could. And I write that down every morning in my little gratitude journal. I will be elite. Our team will be elite. I can do things. The people in the community I've met with Beachbody, they were amazing. I've never felt so connected because everybody gets each other and everybody respects each other, and it's not this competition. When I lost my dog, I had one of my coaches gave me a lavender plant. Another one of my success partners sent flowers. Who does that? They're my best friends. I call my team, we're a bunch of misfits that kind of found a place to be together because we're all different ages, we're all different, college, empty nesters. It's part of who we are. We come in all shapes, and that is what's going to relate to people, and I absolutely love what we do. When we hit Elite, we did a team happy hour Zoom. It was a Friday night, and I sat on my couch, And we all just, some of the husbands were there, some people were having a glass of wine, some were having a beer. They're my family. We have so much fun. I'm able to, with confidence, share my experience. I actually have a coach right now. She's going through some stuff, and I'm texting her all the time, "Are you okay?" I'm in a position to help others. Now, Lincoln, he is very supportive. He helps our whole team. Our relationship now is better than it has ever been. I still see a psychiatrist to monitor my medication. But I love who I am now. Beachbody has taught me so much about myself, and just to have that passion and purpose and fulfillment like I do now, I'm so grateful.
Hi, I'm Michael Nyman, president of Team Beachbody. Thanks again for coming today to hear more about us. You know, I remember when I was in a similar situation. About 13 years ago, I was looking for my next career move, and I found myself sitting in Carl Daikeler's office listening with a bit of skepticism to his vision for a new kind of network marketing company. He explained that while Beachbody had sold lots of fitness programs as an infomercial company, he felt that something was missing. He explained that the company's mission was not just about selling stuff, but to truly help people achieve their goals and enjoy healthy and fulfilling lives. And then he added that just having people buy the product didn't always mean that they achieved their goals. Yet buying the program was the easy part. Getting people to start and finish the program, get results, that was the hard part. What he felt was missing was a human component. Someone who would be there with motivation and support to make sure our customers really did get results. Now, they didn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, just someone who had had a great experience with our products and was ready to share that experience with others. Now, his vision for a network marketing company was not to build an army of salespeople, but to build a powerful network of people helping people to get healthier and to achieve their goals. And when those people achieve their goals, they would help others. And this positive cycle of people helping people would continue. The payoff would be huge, both in terms of getting people healthy, but also in creating real income opportunity for those who participated and put in the work. Now that was the concept, that people would succeed together. And that has led us to this very event we are putting on today. Well, based on the fact that 13 years later I'm still here, it's obvious that I was sold on Carl's vision and I said yes to joining Beachbody. Together, along with a great corporate team and over 350,000 coaches, we've grown it into a billion-dollar business. And I am thankful every day that I said yes to this opportunity. You know, I get to be around incredible people who have literally become my family. On a daily basis, I get to see amazing success stories, often life-changing, that happen to ordinary people because of what we do. Joining Team Beachbody has been one of the best decisions for me and my family. It's made my life so much fuller and richer, and it has been so much fun. I hope that after your experience today, you make that same decision. You know, there really is nothing to lose. If you sign up and it's not for you, we have a money-back guarantee. We want you to love being a coach, and we are pretty sure that when you get that first thank you from someone you've helped, when you see that you are making a real impact on people's lives, you are going to be glad that you took that step and got involved to help yourself by helping people, just like the rest of us. Well, thanks again for coming out today. You know, it may be a little premature, but just in case you do decide to join our mission to help yourself by helping people and you become a coach, well, all of us here at Beachbody headquarters wanted to welcome you to the family where we all succeed together.
Welcome to Team Beachbody!
Let me unmute everybody. Hang on a second. Okay, let me check the chat. Thanks, Gabby. Okay. So Does anybody have any questions for us? Hey, Marty, thanks for joining us. Does anybody have any questions for us that we can answer for you? And again, you don't have to feel like you're put on a spot. If you would prefer to talk to the coach who invited you here privately, that's fine too. But while you have a collective group of coaches, we are more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. And realize too that becoming a Team Beachbody coach does not mean you're an expert on all things Team Beachbody. So we may say, I don't know, but we'll get the answer for you. Does anybody have a question? Go ahead, Monica.
Will you be able to share the video so that we can share it with other coaches as well?
I sure can. I'm recording it. Yep, sure can.
Thank you so much.
Anybody else have any questions?
I do have
Wow.
one. So
Go ahead.
it made me extremely emotional, even though I've been doing it for so long. It just means so much because we do get to impact people's lives, and it means.
Absolutely, I can't agree more. I'll tell you that personal experience was, I ran from this opportunity for over a year. I just didn't want to. and the Lord kept placing people in my path at my church, strangers in a grocery store, and I still kept running from it. And then I decided to make a deal with God. Well, I'll just help some family members, or I'll just help some friends. And one of my coworkers, before I retired and started doing Beachbody full time, I was a real-time broadcast dental captioner who provided closed captions for the deaf and hard of hearing. And it's a sedentary job, so I was gaining weight at a crazy rate. And so I got myself healthier, and it was easier for me to sit there for hours upon hours. And so I started helping other dental captioners get healthier. And one of my friends who lives in Wisconsin called me up, and she was in tears. And I'm like, oh, what's the matter? And she said, you saved my life. And neither one of us could talk because I thought, what do you mean? And she was like, you saved my life. She had been to the doctor before we talked, and her weight was out of control. They had put her on blood pressure medication. They put her on diabetes medication, and she just felt hopeless. And so I helped her with a Beachbody program that was good for her. And we started with 21 Day Fix, as most of my clients start with, because it's such a focus on nutrition, which is what most people struggle with. And she started losing all this weight. She got off the medication. Look at Monica. She is just emotional. I love it. And so when she told me that I saved her life, that's when I began to take this business seriously. I was like, you know what, Ingrid, you need to really realize that this is so much bigger than you, and you've got to stop being selfish. And that's when I began to actually share this opportunity with other people. And so that's why you're here. This year's theme is Succeed Together, and you belong here. We invited you here because we believe that you belong here and that we can't succeed unless we're together. So I want to ask one more time, does anybody have any questions before we let you go? We don't want to keep you here forever. Does anybody have any more questions?
Ingrid, how do I get a hold of those videos that you just played?
I will email this video to all of you who message me and tell me that you want it. Okay. It's going to take a minute. It takes a while for Zoom to upload, and then I'll upload it to my YouTube channel, and then I will share the link with, I know Monica wants it.
I do too.
Who said that?
Leah.
Okay, I know Leah wants it. I know Monica wants it. I know Gabrielle wants it. Is that correct, Gabrielle? Okay. Does anybody else want this to share with someone who couldn't make it here? Jen, you want it? Okay.
Chris,
hold on, there's somebody in the chat. Could I have it? Chris wants it too. Absolutely. Anybody else want it?
Jen Barnett.
Jen Barnett. Anybody else want it? Hang on, there's something in the chat. Let me check it. Anybody else want it? Okay, I'm so glad. Hey, Claire, I'm glad you made it. I want to still again say how impressed I am that all of you guys from the UK are on here. You guys from California are on here, because while this is 9 a.m. Eastern time, this was 6 a.m. on the West Coast. Leah is one of those on the West Coast, and I believe Claire is on the West Coast or in Pacific time zone as well. So I'm so incredibly impressed that you're here and grateful as well. So Gabrielle, you had your hand up. Did you have another question here?
I was, for someone like who hasn't, like who's brand new and is thinking about doing this,
I walked into this 3 years ago and I didn't know what to expect, and I was very, very, very skeptical. And I thought that, I actually am a teacher and I teach nutrition. So I was just unsure on how, like, the balance, and if the programs, like the fitness, I was a college athlete, like the fitness programs and the nutrition programs, like if they really do their job. And I was skeptical about that. And then I was really skeptical about the business aspect, and that I didn't know what I was doing. So like walking into something like brand new, like I pushed my skepticism, I pushed the fear, I pushed, like, I know I had talked to Jen yesterday about it, like my parents, who I valued their opinion very, very much, who told me, no, don't do this. I pushed that to the side because, just very much like Ingrid, I prayed about it, and I really had a strong faith and a strong pull towards doing this. And it did transform my life more. I did have a physical transformation, but more of an emotional and mental transformation. But the business aspect that I didn't really I was super skeptical about, and definitely walked into that aspect not knowing what I was doing. You don't have to know what you're doing. And I think that is part of the community aspect, where you don't know what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're the mentor of someone else. If you don't know what you're doing, there are other people here. It was such a blessing to reach out to Ingrid yesterday and have a conversation with her. We all learn together, and there's nothing that you can't find the answer to. So if you're walking in here and you're like, I'm brand new to fitness, or I'm brand new to nutrition, or I'm brand new to trying to run a business, I don't know what I'm doing, it's okay. Your mentor will help you. And if your mentor doesn't have the answer, there are so many resources out there throughout the whole community. And I think when you think about being an entrepreneur yourself, it's really awesome that we have Beachbody Corporate, who we don't hold on to products and then give them to people. So you're not investing a huge amount of money. We don't have to take care of someone else is submitting our tax forms. It is there's so much out there that supports you and driving this and doing it. So don't let the fear of not knowing in whatever aspect you feel you don't know hold you back from taking this opportunity, because we all learn together. And just like they said in the video, I have my best friends are the people who are in the business with me, the people who are in my challenge groups. They light my soul on fire, and I can't imagine not having that aspect of my life any longer. So you have no idea what you have coming for you.
I want to tag team on what Gabrielle was saying when she said that. So what she's basically saying is we don't have to keep any inventory in our homes. So I know this is network marketing, by the way. So I know that in some network marketing companies, you have to amass this huge product catalog. We don't do any of that. We don't store anybody's credit card. In fact, Beachbody fulfills all orders for us. You deal directly with Beachbody, and we are just the support system. So when you complete your order, literally it goes directly to Beachbody. They get all of your personal information. We never see your credit card. We never see all of that kind of stuff. Beachbody fulfills that for us, and they even handle the customer service aspect of it. So if the order is incorrect, we can definitely, facilitate with that. We talk directly to Beachbody, so you don't have to worry about that. And again, what Gabby was saying, or Gabrielle, I'm sorry, what Gabrielle was, is it Gabby, or what do you prefer, Gabby? Okay, what Gabe was saying was, you don't have to go in knowing all things Beachbody. In fact, the less you know, the better, because you're coming from a point of honesty. So all you're doing is literally sharing your journey with people, sharing who you are. So if you follow me on social media, you'll know that I'm silly. I laugh at everything, including myself. I am ultra clumsy, literally can get hurt sitting still. I am a Christian, married for over 20 years. I am childless by choice, but love my little mini nieces and nephews. And I'm just being me. So I don't share every detail of my life, because nobody needs to share every little detail of your life. But people need to know why they want to be with you. And here's the thing. You're not selling Beachbody. Beachbody is a multi-billion-dollar company. They start off as an infomercial company. They don't need us to advertise for them. They advertise for us. So what you are selling, though, is you. And why we need so many different coaches is because we need to make sure that you're a good fit. So a good example is Monica was super emotional, and I love that about her. It was making me smile. But somebody else might be like, man, she cries too much. I can't be bothered with that. So she's not a good fit for you. Or, you know, you come to me and like, she's too silly. Everything's too funny for her. So I'm not a good fit for you. But then you go to Coach Leah and you're like, she's 50 and she's a grandmom and she looks like that. Yes, that's who I want to be my coach. So that's why we need different people from different ways of life, different walks of life. And I don't know everybody in the world, but our goal is to help everybody in the world to get healthier, one person at a time. So the people I don't know, you might know, and you can help them out. And so that's why we are here to ask you to join us. And we don't just ask anybody. One of the awesome things about network marketing is you get to choose your business partners. You get to choose your coworkers. And so you weren't offered this opportunity randomly. Whoever invited you thinks that much of you. And I'll tell you that you don't have to only invite the people that you know. Just a little over a year ago, I didn't know Leah. Leah and I met on Instagram, and now she's one of my best friends and business partners. So I see that you had a hand up, so go ahead and talk.
Hi, I'm Jen. I just have 2 questions. I wanted to ask the coaches, what do you think your biggest challenge is with starting this? And what's your best advice to new coaches going into it?
I'll start. My biggest challenge was letting fear stop me from what I didn't know. And tell me the second question again.
And what advice would you give new coaches going into this?
My advice is just do it. This is a do business. This is not a let me figure out everything first and then do. This is literally a do business. And the more you fail, the better you'll be. And that sounds counterintuitive, but truly, you learn best from your mistakes, and you're going to make mistakes every single day. I think when I'm coaching for 20 years, I'm not there yet, but when I'm coaching for 20 years, I'm still going to be making mistakes. But just learn from them, be authentic, and just keep going. Anybody else want to handle those questions?
I mean, I'll say for me, just jumping in and sharing what you're doing when you start, people like to follow your journey. And see, here I go. Because it touches my heart so much. But people don't need to always see like the end result. That's great. But they also want to cheer you on and be a part of your success. And as you bring them through your success, they're going to want to be a part of that. And so you have to let go of the fear of starting and saying, I don't even know what I'm doing. None of us did, but we figured it out along the way. And it's a community of open arms, unlike my corporate job, where you feel like you have to fight to get information from people. People are protective of what they know. And when you join this community, it's open arms, and people at the top share everything of how they got there, and there's no secret sauce. You just have to follow 4 vital behaviors, and it's that simple.
I would say my biggest challenge in getting started was like being on social media. I was a teacher, and prior to Beachbody, I like maybe share something like twice a month on social media, which if you follow me, you're like, really? But I think that was my biggest struggle, was like trying to find the balance between teacher Gabe, health and fitness Gabe, and like who I was. And so that was my challenge. I'm over it. Like I have like Instagram was not going to, I started on Facebook and never had an Instagram. So Instagram's nice because kids can follow me, and I like, it's who I am and they know that. And I don't follow them. So I don't really have to worry about that. Facebook was a little bit more, I was a little more nervous about for some reason. But that was my biggest challenge. And like words of advice to a new coach would be kind of just like reiterating kind of what was said, was you have to just share. Like seriously, like I think that's my biggest regret was I didn't start as a coach. So I went on my own journey and I wasn't on social media. and I lost 19 pounds, and people look at me and they don't realize like that I was heavier than I am now, because it wasn't like, it was just different. And I don't have pictures from when I started. So I really do not have like, oh my gosh, like the physical transformation that I really could have shared with people. So I know I share a lot with people that like, a lot of people say, no, they don't want to coach with me. They're going to go coach with someone else because they can't see where I was. So start sharing right away, like where you are. And people are going to respect that, very much like with Monica. Like they want to see you succeed, so they're gonna like keep checking in to see if you're doing it, and they're gonna keep checking in to see your like physical, your emotional, and your transformation, like in like the foods that you eat and the activities that you do. So,
and every transformation is not a weight loss story. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that Team Beachbody is not about weight loss. It's about total health. So some people actually need to gain weight. Some people just want to maintain weight. Some people just need an emotional transformation, and some people are actually seeking a community. And so whatever your needs are, whatever your community is that you're seeking, that's the community that you create, and that's who you will attract as well. Do we have any other questions?
I'll make one final comment too, is don't give up. Always keep sharing, because there are people watching you. You don't know it. They're in the background. They're cheering you on, but you have no idea. And then a year from now, they're going to say, you inspired me, let's start. Just be consistent.
Jen, did those answer your questions?
Yes, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Consistency is key, like Monica said.
So the coach that invited you to this super weekend will follow up with you directly, even if you didn't ask a question. And again, we thank you so much for being here. And as promised, we kept you on schedule. We didn't keep you all day. And that's it from us. God loves you, and so do I. Have a blessed and healthy day. Bye.
Thank you for putting it together.
Bye. Thank you.